That's Martin from If You Fishing and More. Just doing this because the intro this morning I stuffed up and had the camera on the wrong setting. This is what we've got for this morning, and we're just down there trying out a new new mic to try and get the sound better for you. There's some nice whiting amongst them. Can't complain about those for fish.
No, they're good size.
They're good whiting. 3 really nice ones. The rest, you can't complain about them. Well, the pony fish have taken over. We've got 2 good whiting. I don't know whether the camera was working. I think the camera was off when I got them. We've got 2 good whitings, really nice whiting. Now the pony fish have moved in. We might have to move a little bit to see if we can get away from them. Talking about eskies before, the camera wasn't working too. If you're local and you're looking for a really good ice box, in my opinion, you can't go past these tropical ice boxes. They've made a chap by the name of Jerry of a glass house who's local, distributes them, makes them, and he sorted me out with this one. And without any shadow of a doubt, it's the best esky I've ever owned as far as keeping ice goes. It's not the real big one because I just want it for keeping bait and that. And I put my bait and stuff it in there, plus the esky, plus my fish quite comfortably, and just a litre juice bottle holds all day in there. Keeps it nice and cool. Keeps the yabbies alive. As I was saying before, I keep my yabbies dry in a bucket in the esky like that, and you can keep them up to 48 hours like that, as long as you keep the ice on and don't disturb them, don't play with them too much. And for those that are new to the channel, I fish light, mainly for whiting. But we're going to do a few different things coming in very shortly. But at the moment, we're just down here trying out some new camera gear, a new audio system, because I haven't been happy with the sound in the old one. So just want to see how it goes. But I use a 108 Snyder glass rod. And 6-pound line, 6-pound leader, smallest trace you can get away with, and I always use yabbies for bait. Mainly, some people swear by worms and that, but you need to mortgage the firstborn to be able to afford to buy them most of the time, unless you're digging yourself, and I'm way past that. So they look like they were going to fire up here. I got those 2 straight away, 2 really nice ones straight away, and now they've gone quiet. The pony fish have moved in. I tried down the bottom there first, and something just kept taking the bait. You didn't even see the bait go down there. Anyhow, we'll give it a few minutes. I'll just, in this spot here, as you know from the past, I just move down casts at a time until I find where they are. We'll move down in a minute, 50 metres, and see if we can't get onto them again. But I'm not out to catch big numbers today. Just come out, like I say, come out to try out some new gear. Just to have a bit of a fish and a bit of a relax. There's only a very small window in that weather-wise this morning. Southwesterly at the moment, but it's going to swing southeast and get up and blow. I don't know where these came from. They never used to be here. Filipinos and the Asians that love them, but I hate them. I tried cooking them. I can't get them to taste any good. But the place in Caboolture, or Meat City, you can actually buy them there, and the netters net them. I just saw a bloke on the jetty that was prawning, and he used to work there. I reckon they probably get a couple of bucks a kilo for them. The whiting has been quiet lately down the river here. I think some of the biggest problem is it's big prawn run on at the moment, and they're that full they don't need a yabby. I hope that's all the only reason, because this year is one of the quieter years I've had for a long time. But fish are on their bones. As long as we get a nice feed every time we come down, that's all I ask for. It's my way of mending the mind and healing the body and relaxing. Don't know what this is. It hit pretty hard. Could be a little grunter. Hadn't come to this. Oh no. Yeah, it's a bream. Legal bream, we'll have him. Just a couple more minutes here and I'll move down. See if I can't catch up to where these whiting are. Crab. It's pretty thick down here lately. Hopefully this is another whiting. If not, it's a bloody pony fish. See if we get away from these mongrels, I think. Whiting, but that ain't got much size to him. Oh, he's all right. Just got to do that move all the time. They're spread out, they're not shouldered up. I don't know why. Normally this time of the year, once you catch one like that, you can just normally keep casting back in the same spot. You get a chance to get the other rods out in that one. Right species, wrong size. Species wrong size again. We got up on the sandbank or in the deep, I don't know which. He's not a whiting. It's not a bad fish either. It'll do. Swallows it. one on here. Don't know what it is, but not really much size, that's for sure. Right species, wrong size again. I'll measure him in a minute, but I don't think he goes. Start to wonder whether they could have run the nets around them down here, because they're all about that same size. The way you hit, if not, it's a good whiting. See, on a hay fishing weekend, it's not a bloody little runner. Ah, it's a pony fish. Back to those bungles. Obviously the bloke that's thrown net and hadn't cleaned them out yet, that's for sure. Definitely reckon they've hit the whiting. Plenty of whiting here, but they're all just those ones that fit through the net. But anyhow, we'll see. Just a bit of fish. I'll never get this one in. Nice whiting. I think this one just got off. Oh no, it's still there. Pony fish. Pony fish. They're really getting hard to find today. One of the quietest days I've had in quite some time. We're getting a few. That's all that matters. Well, I'm biting real funny too. Another whiting, I'd say. Feels of it. Yep. Bad fish. He's alright. Couple more like that. Nice little feet put together. Doing the exact same pattern as what they were the other day. Here on the top of the bank, just before the top of the tide. one, but keep plugging away at them. One every now and again, alright. Like to score a really good one though. Small boat. This one. No, we did get him. Feels like a better fish. Ah, bloody pony fish. Anything that stays on like that's normally a pony. I think it could be not a pony, might be a runner. Oh, it's just an ordinary brim. Yeah. Call it catching today. It's definitely a fishing day. I don't know what this is. Good whiting. That's what we've been chasing. They're few and far between. You've got to work, got to keep moving. They're up on top of the sandbank here, but you've got to keep shifting to find them. They're not shoaled up by any means, they're just spread out. Shift half a cast and you'll get one. And then pony fish find you, so then you've got to shift again. I don't think this is a whiting by the way it bit, but I've been wrong before. I come back for that second and third bite, you can bet your life they're a pony fish. That right? These whiting are working the back edge of this sandbank. Certainly not few little ones down there, but the bloody pony fish won't leave it alone long enough for the whiting to find us. The biggest trouble. Top of this bank before, up towards the top of the tide, and that's caught a 43 centimetre one up on top of this, right up on top here. But that was another day. Today and every day is different when it comes to fishing, as we all know. Today is one that really tries you. Drop us a note in the comment as to what sort of videos you'd like to see me do more of. I haven't been doing many land-based runs lately, mainly because the bull sharks are that bad around the place. It's probably the thickest they've ever been. Oh no, that's what we want. Nice whiting. Pony fish before he pulls the rod in. The whiting here, I think the biggest trouble is they're either that full because I've got a real good prawn run down here at the moment, or I don't know, this season's been funny with whiting compared to what it normally is. They just spread out, they're not shelled up. Normally they come up and they shelled up on top of these sandbanks in real shallow water. You can see their fins sticking out of the water some days. But for some unearthly reason this year, they're just not doing it. Started out as though it was going to be a good season. It never happened. Still, I can come down and catch a couple like that, I'm happy. What is he is certainly fat at the moment, that's for sure. That's going to be it for me for the day, I think. I've managed to put together a nice little feed of whiting in there. And see whether this audio works, I suppose. But anyhow, I'd like to just thank you all for watching and tagging along with me. We'll got a few different things planned in the future. One's done doing the bull shark trip, which was supposed to be today, but the Weather Bureau got it all wrong again. But maybe next week sometime, next week towards the end of the week. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Thank you all again for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and just encourages me to do them. I know you're watching them and enjoying them. So, all right, if I catch any more in a few minutes, I'll turn the camera back on, but other than that, I'll catch you all on the next one. Martin here from FU Fishing and More. Just to show you again how I fillet my whiting. It's quite a simple process. People say, you know, why do I keep so many fish? I'm not a kiss and release, I'm a kiss and eat. I've done all my life. I've never wasted a fish in my life, and every fish we get gets used. And staying within the legal limits, of course. But yeah, it's just whiting are real easy to fillet. I ice them down overnight. I fillet scale them when I first get home, and then ice them down. It's much easier to fillet a fish when they've set. Like that's got rigor mortis now set. They're a lot easier to fillet. You just come in. I do, it's my way of doing it, and I wear a glove, butcher's glove, which has saved my hand many times. because I fill it a little bit different than most people. I fill it back towards my hand. But anyhow, you just run the point of just the point of the knife right down on the backbone, tight up against the backbone on those fins there. Run through like that. Send the knife over, out through the vent, hold it tight against the backbone, straight down to the tail. And then just right up through the rib cage. You can take the rib cage out. Most people go away with the rib cage, which is a pain in the bum as far as I'm concerned. One fillet, and just take the other one off the other side. Normally just do it this way on that one. Just tied up against the backbone, all the way up. Hence you can see why I wear the glove. Tied in against there, bring it around there, boom, that's it. Quick squirt, so it doesn't contaminate, come a bit closer. Closer still. Come closer, don't And then you just come in, fill it up, skin side down, put the knife tight in against where the pin bones join the rib bone there, and go down into line with the vent. Right through to the skin, turn it over, come in on the other side, just leave about an 1/8 inch of flesh there, so they've got all the pin bones there in that piece there. Turn the knife sideways and come down along the, tight up against the rib bone. And there you have all the bones. You've got a perfectly boneless whiting fillet. Give them a squirt. And it doesn't come much better than that. So, a little bit gut lining there, which is nice. There's no bones in that. She's waiting for the frame. This is what she likes. Do the same on this one, tied up against the rib cage there where the pin bones come on, right down to through the skin, turn it over, come in on the other side of those pin bones, turn your knife sideways, get tight against the pin bones right out like that. That's all there is to it. And we'll show you an easy way of cooking them for lunch. Keep it simple. With whiting, you don't need anything fancy. You don't need a lot of herbs and spices or anything like that because they're a beautiful fish, pretty well straight as they are. Martin here from FU Fishing and More. Just going to cook up a couple of these beautiful whiting fillets that we caught the other morning, or yesterday, sorry. A bit hard to find, but we've got a nice feed out of them anyway. I just thought I'd cook a couple for breakfast. What I'm going to do is, you can keep whiting simple because they've got all the flavour there as it is. You don't need to add anything to them, but we're just doing something a little bit different here this morning. In here we have a nice runny batter, which is the leftover from the battered fish I done the other day, which the batter consists of corn flour, chickpea flour, salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic butter, and half a teaspoon of curry powder. It's like a curry batter actually. And we're just going to use the batter to hold the lemon and herb garlic
panko crumbs on the fish with. So, and in here we've got some bit of garlic butter. Just going to add a bit of olive oil to it so it doesn't burn, and just shallow fry them. And it's as simple as that. Doesn't come much easier. In the meantime, we'll crumb these. Just give them a good coat of the batter and coat them in the panko crumbs. That's all there is to it. Batter just gets the panko crumbs to stick nicely. Push them on. Turn that down a minute. Don't want it too hot, otherwise the garlic burns on you. This just gives you, panko crumbs give you a really nice crunch. I've done fish like this before and it comes up good. Simple, quick, and very tasty. As I always say, when it comes down to fish, your imagination's the limit really, because you can't go wrong. Push those crumbs on first. We have 2 crumb pieces ready to go. Sometimes I find panko crumbs have a tendency to want to come off in your pan in the hot oil. I find by using the batter it stops that. They're ready to go now, otherwise the garlic's going to burn. Presentation side down first, which is your flesh side. I always let the first side cook longer than the second. Basically you're cooking probably 3/4 of the fish on the one side, on your presentation side, before you turn it. I know you're all going to give me a serve over this one, but I find 2 forks are the easiest way to turn your fish. I saw someone else on YouTube doing the same the other day. I've been doing this like this for years. And it just makes it so much easier. Just don't scrape the bottom of your Teflon pan, that's all. Beautiful, looking good. And the old trick, don't overcook it. Nothing worse than overcooked fish. I always use a sharp knife. If that falls through like that does, it's cooked. See, that's got a bit of resistance there on that thicker part of that fillet, still got a little bit to go. That one, the thicker one, a bit more. This one is pretty well done. Looking real good. A bit of salt on that while There's the reason why I spend a lot of time fishing. We eat a lot of fish, and my family eats a lot of fish. It's good for you, and it gives me a good excuse to be out there because I love me fishing. So people say, what do you do with all your fish? By the time the grandkids have come around and raided my fridge, and the daughters, you know, the great grandkids are even now starting on it as well. It all goes. And it's healthy for them. And we taught most of them how to fish themselves. They'll carry on to their future generations, I hope. And that's what these videos started out as, was just to hand down what I know to future generations in the family. And then the wife's brother-in-law talked me into putting it up on YouTube. So this is how come I'm here making this for you right now. I like my eggs sunny side up, or hospital eggs, whatever you want to call them. Everyone has their own. Drop the thing in the comments and let me know how you like yours. If you want to jazz your eggs up a bit, just drop a piece of smoky cheese on top of them. I'll just take them out. And there you have it. Beautiful. Couldn't wish for any better for breakfast. Nice and fresh. Can't go wrong. And I'll continue doing this as long as I can. You won't worry about the taste test because you all know that's going to taste good. We'll give it a little bit just off the end in here. Crunchy, white. One of the most, you know, I don't know why more people don't specialise in whiting actually, to be honest. They fight hard, they got more bite patterns, they're hard to work out sometimes, other times they're easy, like all fish. But flavour wise, can't beat it. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll probably put this on the end of the video clip, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.